matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top-5 showdown. Both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff teams on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Fighting off the defender. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. One moves the ball across the 40.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Short connection to the tight end here. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Seminoles pick up enough for a first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Noles getting set on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. And the Noles will come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second and goal for the offense. As a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. We go with a direct snap. He's swarmed by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles.
Well, we kind of knew that they were going to approach this game and feel that every possession counted. And here, going for it on 4th and goal pays off for an early touchdown for this team.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They're set now to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring.
That makes the score Florida State 7, North Texas 0.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down here for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pressure is coming. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Caught on the outside. It's Ferguson. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
He lets it go on the move, looking deep. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And that run produces a decent gain.
Picks up 4. Brings up 2nd down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida State 7, North Texas 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Tailback with another carry. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Third down play for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
4th down coming up.
So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Looking for some space. It's Murphy. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Trying the run, it's Murphy. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And it's caught. Touchdown, North Texas.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Bringing pressure. And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
The Seminoles with 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the Seminoles pick up enough to get a first down there. And that's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's an out route, the catch made, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Anytime a quarterback...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Texas's offense is back out there now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He's found some room at the 45. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
A new set of downs after that completion. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts that the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Florida State.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. And a timeout is called. Talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Hits the running back in the flat. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
2nd down after that completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch is made along the sideline, and he's forced out of bounds. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down. Looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Like one more play here before halftime. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Noles will kick this away to begin the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. We get the second half started with a running play. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap, he turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction than where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That is a big play. Finally brought down to the 44.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Tackle made after a big gain. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and the quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice gain.
Trying to find some room. It's Murphy. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense in hurry-up mode. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He bought some time, now lets it go. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Solid coverage there. They got him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Oh, and he fumbles. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You could almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
It's a fumble. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Baker. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. And they will claim the second half lead. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. State offense heads back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the Noles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense really clicking here.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
He finds the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
That sack sets up an important 3rd down. And the quarterback dropping back, fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Who makes the grab? You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, North Texas 21, Florida State 17.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Florida State. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all he got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
21.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the mean green offense is back on the field now. Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in. It's Murphy. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got his man wide open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
It's a toss to the left side. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made at the 13. But here we go. A red zone opportunity.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. Well, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this,
just trucks through the defender. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll toss it to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good, so the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. And the single back takes the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Knowles. They jump in front here in the 4th.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage and allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights.
31, North Texas, 28.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Ferguson. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone.
North Texas Mean Green will take over. 1st and 10.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And here's the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. We reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory?
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Caught behind the line. It's Murphy. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
First and 10 now for the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's a quick grab.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Well, Chris, that's a combination of really good blocking and outstanding patience by the back. He waited and used his vision and patience to allow that play to open up and then accelerated through the hole to give him that huge gain.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Takes the handoff on the counter play.
Running back to the ball area. Gain of 4. 3rd down coming up.
First snap in the red zone on this drive. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Just missed his intended receiver on that 3rd and short. I think the offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the fourth quarter.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it's good. And that ties the game in the final minute of regulation. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it from the gun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep shot caught inside the 25. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
Timeout, North Texas.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And no mistake, he knocks it through to win the game. Well, you love to see a game come down to the final possession. Who's going to have the football?